is it you want? I'd like to see another smith do better. Can't be done. Till next time, then.
My friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Well, after listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tomberries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size of their folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tomberry kings, who weave the curse.
So if we slay the one that cast the curse...
But that was my thinking, though I doubt it'll be easy. These kings are not just bigger, they're stronger too. It is a perilous proposition, in short.
I'll do it. Even if killing this...
Thank you.
So then...
That, alas, I do not know.
Fannet! You were the one Because there's a whole bloody army of them out.
What? But why would they stray so far?
There's only one way to find out.
Right.
Hey, mister, over here. Please, mister, you've got the villagers in danger, and if someone doesn't do something...
Stop. Take it.
Sorry, when you went up to the Erevabbas with Miss Shula, well... Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors. But then I lost track of you in the...
So?
A great big, spitting out great spouts of water it was. That were...
Spouts of water.
Well, I did. And I don't ever...
All right.
Thanks, man. It was over by the Swift on that.
Then that's where I'll start my search.
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1,000 gil.
It is good to have him back.
My lord.
Certainly.
It's a long story. But before we get to that...
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here. And that it was she who...
My great-grandmother suspected as much. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave.
I see.
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsman finally found... On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that none of us was a match for them. But you, my...
Of course.
Thank you, my... The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the wing...
Why so far from it?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected...
How thoughtful. Well then.
Just so.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive?
Don't tell me.
Not quite. It promises to be quite a hunt.
All right.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a... I haven't even...
If you'll
Certainly.
It's been over a week since we've tried everything to the healers tell...
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands...
I'd be glad to.
Thank you. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers.
Then it is decided. The two...
Perhaps we might... Come then, Clive. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest. found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer. It's over. Fine.
I was worried I was going to lose you both. Talor,
What?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the curse. I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very...
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor.
My thanks.
More of them. Come on, then. I crave an audience with your king. Another group. They don't look very regal. It's over. It's over. Still no sign of the king. Could Fantasy have been wrong? There's dozens of them. The king must be close. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. out here. But beastmen do. Well, I'll be damned. A crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here. Too slow. Nice try. So. Too slow. Let's try. Nice try. Is that the hunter?
Are you all right?
I was tracking an ibex when a great
Did you see what made it?
No.
Might this be the culprit? Leave him to us.
You've caused enough trouble. Too slow. Nice try.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the... Do you think that was the beast which...
that thing. Not a chance. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything and all.
Oh.
That's it. Sounded like it came.
I'll go. This should be the path to Witch Drop. Hungry? Google. is our welcoming party.
Help me, boy.
Appreciated.
To me, boy.
Nice try.
Help me, boy. To me, please.
Looks like that's the last of them. This must be it.
My lord. Thank you.
Easy.
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute, but my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish.
She lived down there then.
That's right. They were once the living quarter. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and, of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived. Fled.
All except his A.
Indeed. At least, some years after Issei's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave. And she asked of him who he was and whence he had come. So she told him of how her people had met and cared for Issei, and how she had died.
You said he was wearing plate.
See?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, it manifested in front of the Vare.
You think this...
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting...
Or perhaps her spirit. What remained of her ether.
Till we ended.
If the shade you fought was Issei's night, then ending it was the greatest gift. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave...
That they might be together. What do we have here? Found her. Whatever this creature is. But it's not having ours. Where are you? Fragment of Wali's rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too. Let's try. Slow. Either way, I should let...
These will do nicely.
You lose.
Return to the sea.
We have our bet. What next?
Next we pick... There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips.
You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing.
I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting...
It's over. This is the mineral Pavar was talking about. The one that rings out like a bell. Where should we lay the bait?
Givras are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
Marking its turret.
Something was.
All right.
Bring him to heel. Ready, you're ready, Clive.
Tracks. but...
You're right. They're barely big enough to belong.
A fresh kill.
But not a Givras. The wounds are too clean.
These look like a predator's tracks.
And not just any claws. We'll lay the bait.
Let's hope our friend is...
Patience, Clive.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Givras are fast, so the job called for a...
Not many leaders would take such risks.
Says the man who battled an Eikon to save a boy. It is the way of the moats of water to you.
It was Sid. He fought for his people and their future with it. In many ways...
Me? Quiet. Our guest has...
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude.
Don't let it escape.
Nice try.
To me, boy.
Nice try.
That hurt, Toggle.
Nice try. Nice try. You weren't exaggerating.
They're forces of nature, all right. O roaring torrent, son of storms. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might... Well then, let's return to the village.
Tributary.
It did. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
If there is anything else that we can do...
No, no.
Just as you have, Clive. I only regret that I have nothing to...
It's more than enough.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For reminding me that the world we strive to create...
I'd hardly call it comfort.
As must we all. I know that you feel, and Wallis has lost enough.
Passion.
That's all I ask. Well.
Thank you.
Clive!
It is. I would...
You do? Hello?
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted.
Oh. That. Well. You deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me and I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe. And I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomberries, maybe, but it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who...
If I'd convinced myself that you were like them, that all outsiders were the same. Thank you, son.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. And just like that...
What do you mean? The Tombury King would have still been... I had to contend with dozens.
Then perhaps one of them... Or perhaps... But I know from experience that many illnesses are not...
Was there ever really a curse then? Was... For all the difference it makes.
Maybe not. But this much I do know.
How many times do we have to tell you?
You're back.
So? Did you...
I did.
Yes.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of it.
What was it, anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Wallius in the Surd, why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet?
Maybe it was looking for his mum.
The Falls.
Aye. We go there once a year to pay our respects.
And Eggy is a part of its master, would he?
Well, either way, you...
Aye.
So the storm is fine.
What is it you want?
Can't be done. You can't expect me to make something out of nothing. A good tide to you.
No,
What has to be if you,
it's not your asking. You see, when a baby is born here, but I don't know whether Walius was ever afforded that courtesy. The problem is, the ceremony requires, as tributary, the role of witness would...
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right. A witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child.
It would be my...
Thank you.
So, if you will serve as mother and I as witness,
I have a younger... He should be making ready for the rite as we speak.
please do.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall.
Gladly.
It is good to have him back.
Clive,
If it isn't my
You?
So you do remember.
you two know each...
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals.
3, 4. Who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in. I mean, having seen you in action.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And a far likelier one at that. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you?
What? How about we save the,
Speaking of which,
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer.
Nothing too onerous.
Not about the rite itself, no. One of the witnesses' responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone.
I'd appreciate it.
Samuel, you stay here and ready the...
leave it to...
If there's anything Jill and I...
We'd be glad.
Thank you both. All right, then. Let's get started, shall we? We take the water of the mountain from the spring at the water of... and the water of the sea. Here are the files we'll be using. I'm ready to leave whenever you are. There.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
Help! What help? Help?
We're here to help. Keep its attention on us.
I've too good at that.
Too slow. Too slow. Nice try. To me, boy. Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank God that you saved.
Would you two care to explain?
The chief sent us. So, the Whittenhalls.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of...
You don't have to do everything.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Right, you are. Oh, and.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the... Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we? The rain that falls on
The source.
precise. Take care not to spill it.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
All right.
The water of the river. It is constantly moving. And though its course may twist and...
Like time. What of Valisthea then?
They did. Like an ice-bound. And you and I shall flow with him.
I find that thought.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own. It makes me believe we humans might just...
I believe we... Just one more file to go then.
Nearly done.
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion... Thank the tides, the weather. If it weren't...
I'll be sure to...
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning. My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
The water of the sea. I still can't...
Oh, the child my great-grandfather sacrificed. It was wrong. But I often wonder. And though I've...
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to say we share in their woes.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, while you sing.
Then I wish you... Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary...
We have the...
All ready.
Then let us, Famiel, have your men.
Right, you.
Shula, wait.
Don't worry. There aren't many of... My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walius's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
The circle of water is the circle of life, and today from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walius, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea. You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked, and terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walius, my lad, Uncle Famiel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh, no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ah, you are never going to let me live that down, are you?
I'm gonna raise Walius as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past. But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
To think, we must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Walius has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family.